Hello and welcome to this tutorial. Today I'm going to be looking at breaking down how I did the sound for the different parts of the SWAT video using only the Sound Design Bundle 2. If you haven't seen the original video, you can check it out in the link in the description. In this part we're going to be looking at Dehumaniser 2. Now before we actually get to Dehumaniser, I'm going to show you the video. Now there is at no point an actual creature that shows up. So as we know as sound designers, it'll be the audio that builds all of the tension in the scene. Let's have a look at this first part. Now there is just a police officer and he is kind of moving really close up towards the camera. And I felt this would be a good tensiony bit to have some like low growls and kind of breathiness to it. And then in the second part, there is a whole team of officers walking through an office. And I thought this would be good to have the breathing and the slow build up towards the eventual roar when the lights go out. So let's have a quick listen to this without any of Dehumaniser's processing. The only thing that was actually scary about that was my performance. So how can we use Dehumaniser to make that sound a lot better? So we'll bring it back in again. The first thing I did was go through the presets. Now there was plenty to choose from, but Dynamic Beast was the one that stood out. Now the reason I chose Dynamic Beast is because it was good for the quiet setup at the beginning and then the giant growl at the end, due to the fact that different modules are triggered by different volumes of audio input. Now, in this preset, everything will start off breathy because the pitch shifter and the delay pitch shifter are the only two that will be triggering. The granular is not triggered until the volume is higher than the threshold, and the same thing with the sample trigger. Now, this allowed me to take the original performance and have it pitched down and way more unnatural, but gave it that deeper richness that you wanted for there to be a creature. Then, once I do my shout into the microphone, the granular will trigger and it adds this richness and density. So everything will sound bigger. And then the Bengal tiger will give it this real animalistic feel. So let me show you how that changes the scene. So I felt that that was a really good start, but it was still missing something that would make it feel monsterish. So I went and grabbed my work colleague Peter and did a second take. Now here is a quick example of Peter doing this clicking noise with his voice. So it's got these kind of vocal qualities and this really high-pitched clicking thing going on as he's performing it. So I got Dehumaniser 2 back in on a different track and I searched through the presets again. This time finding Remove Some Meat from the Cow. When I first got the preset, the granular was a little bit louder than I wanted it to be. It was making everything richer and more dense, but I actually just wanted those isolated clicks more. So I turned down the volume in that. And also the scrubbing convolution was triggering this elephant trumpeting. Now, I didn't like that quality, it just didn't work with the scene, so I've muted it here. But this first scrubbing convolution has a sample of a cow. Now, it had this really high screeching quality to it, and I felt it really added to the final roar elements. And so the louder that you perform into the scrubbing convolution, the further up the sample the audio will actually scrub. So now I had these high pitchy screeching elements to add to the original low end growly stuff. So I actually just copied and pasted over my roar from the first track into the Monster Clicks track and then blended it with Peter's vocal clicks. So here's how it sounds with just the clicking layer processed with Dehumaniser. And so as you could hear, the roar was a lot higher pitched there, but it then morphs into the clicks, and it just made everything sound a lot more creepy. So when I combine the two layers together, you end up getting this. So once I had these two layers together, I was really happy with how the monster was sounding, and the last thing to do was make it work with the entire mix. You can see here I'd added some like volume automation and panning automation, as well as a reverb to put it all in the space. And then this is what the final result is inside the video. We hope you enjoyed this tutorial. You can see how we used all of our other software for this video by clicking on the links in the description. If you'd like to see more tutorials or videos from us, you can click the subscribe button for our YouTube channel. For more information or to download a free 10-day demo of any of our products, head to the krotosaudio.com website. Thanks for watching.